Saudara-saudari, very good morning. My name is Soo Tien Ren, Wakil number 1413, representing DAP Sarawak. Today, we are asked, should we remain in government or should we leave? For decades, we fought to become government. Today, after finally becoming part of the government, we're debating whether we should walk away. That alone tells us something has gone wrong. So let me state my position clearly. Today, I will vote for DAP to remain in the government. If we leave now, we will be committing political suicides. We will be abandoning millions of Malaysians who have been believing in us, and we will abandon our responsibility to correct our own mistakes. But if we stay, and all we can say is we remain in the cabinet and continue to push for reform, without telling the people, without telling Malaysians what reforms, what targets are we pushing for, then staying merely turns an immediate political suicide into a slow political death. Between immediate suicides and slow death, I choose neither. I choose to find a way for this party to survive and recover. Saudara-saudari, we must admit one thing. We have not done well enough. We lost in 3 states. Yes, there were many reasons, but can we honestly say that none of our supporters, core supporters, have left us? How many of us here has been scolded over e-invoices, diesel and petrol subsidies, and other unpopular policies? How many long-time supporters have asked us what exactly DAP is doing in the government? Saudara-saudari, don't be oblivious to the obvious. Something is wrong. My assessment of the last 4 years is simple. This government has been more courageous in reforming government finances, which is good, than in reforming political power. We implemented subsidy reforms and e-invoice, and we dare and we brave enough to ask Malaysians to adapt, but we have not been equally brave in asking those in power to change. And our supporters are asking, now DAP is in government, where are the multiracial principles we spent decades defending? So the real questions here today, I believe, is not simply whether we stay, but what are we staying for? Saudara-saudari, we have been fighting for transparency and accountability for decades. We demanded both when we were in oppositions. Now that we are in government, those standards must apply to ourselves. So my proposal is simple. We should publicly demand 5 clear reforms. First, the Prime Minister should relinquish the Finance Minister portfolio. Second, equal constituency allocations for all MPs, government, and oppositions. Thirdly, abolishing Seditious Act, which we have been opposing for years. Fourthly, establish Ombudsman Malaysia so ordinary citizens have an independent avenue to challenge maladministrations. And fifthly, and I think this concerns a lot of normal people, apply diesel subsidy to all commercial vehicles and increase Budi 95 back to 300 litre. These are not impossible reforms. Some are our promises for years. They do not require us to amend constitutions. They only require one thing: political will. And if we truly believe in transparency and accountability, our own party must practice them too. Do not tell our members only a memorandum has been submitted to the Prime Ministers. Tell us, what exactly did we ask them to do? What is the timeline and what counts as success? That is transparency. And 1 year from now, if we fail to deliver, we must answer that failure. That is accountability. So, if we today vote to stay, tell Malaysians clearly there are 5 reforms. That is our scorecard. 1 year from now, judge us. We deliver, we can stay DAP, stay in the government for a reason. Our presence matters. But if we cannot deliver this reasonable reforms agenda, then perhaps the day when we must have the courage to say goodbye to Anwar has come. Today, I vote for stay, but my vote is not a blank check. Leaving now means giving our opportunity to correct our mistakes, but staying without changing means wasting it. So let us stay, saudara-saudari, but stay with a purpose. Stay with transparency and accountability. We did not struggle for decades, simply made some of our comrades to become ministers. We joined DAP to change this country. So after today, we answer whether DAP should stay or leave. Answer this. What are we staying for? Because if we can no longer answer that, then staying itself has lost its meaning. Thank you, saudara-saudari.